I'd be remiss if I didn't say how proud I was of the young ladies and the effort that they put forth. Just a brave and a gallant effort. We also hope that Miss Munger is okay and that her injury isn't an injury that will last too long. We hope that it will heal quickly. So our thoughts are with her. We hope that everybody knows that. And then I would like to say there was never a moment in that ball game where I felt that we wouldn't be a national champion when the buzzer went off. Even when we were down 4, down 5, with like a minute 47, I think, to go on the clock, there was not a drop of fear on the bench. And that has been the way it has been all season long. It was just reminiscent of every time we stepped on the floor.
Thank you. Alan?
Coach, with that fear coming back after they had made a push to get the lead, what in your mind did you do better in those last couple of minutes that you maybe weren't doing in that stretch where they charged back and took the lead from you?
We took better shots, I think, for one. We were a little bit rattled at times, but once we got settled in, I thought we took better shots. We moved the ball better and took shots that we knew we could make. I think Olivia hit 2 of those for 4 points, and then simply just made our free throws down the stretch.
Olivia, just take me through your emotions. National champion first and foremost. Tournament MVP, and just talk about what's kind of running through your mind right now.
I'm not sure it's fully set in yet. It's unbelievable. You couldn't ask for a better way to finish out your career, finish out your senior year. I couldn't ask for a better group of teammates to be with. I wouldn't want to share it with anybody else, except for maybe the seniors that graduated last year. I'd like them to be a part of it also. They all came back to support us, and that just kind of shows what our Titan family is like. They're all unbelievably excited for us also. So right now, just kind of disbelief and excitement all at the same time.
Olivia, at the end there, were you calling for the ball, or was it just kind of a game plan to get the ball in the hands of the 6th best shooter in the country?
Mel actually hit the big shot late. She hit a 3 that I think it put us up 3. And then after that, I knew I wanted to go to the free throw line. I knew I didn't want, as a senior, I wanted the game in my hands at that point. But Mel's 3 was unbelievably huge at that point in the game.
Coach, it's obvious from George Fox's perspective, they had to change their whole game plan when Hannah went down. But did you change anything on the fly to just put more pressure on the wings to cause them to shoot one?
Nope, we didn't change a whole lot. We had talked before the ball game started that Hannah Munger wasn't their whole team, that they were a very talented team all the way through. And I think that George Fox proved that tonight. She's a very talented player, and like I said, we're so sorry that she's injured and did not get to compete in this game fully. But they are blessed with a very talented team, and they're well coached. So we knew even when she was not in the ballgame that it was still going to be very competitive.
Coach, knowing that you guys came back on them from a much larger deficit last year in the round of 8, help you guys out at all? Did that weigh in your mind at all?
It didn't come to mind to me. Like I said, the thing that is most that I will always remember is looking at them on the bench. We're down 4. There's about a minute 47 to go, and they're not afraid. They believe they're going to win at that point, and it has been like that all season long in the tight games.
Olivia, all right there?
Yeah.
Okay. The play that Hannah got hurt, you guys got tangled up and you fell back on her. Can you take us through that play and what you recall from it?
I don't remember much. It all happened fast. It was a physical game in general. I was just going up for a rebound. We got tangled up, and I landed on her. It was a freak play, a hustle play. Obviously we feel terrible that it happened, but there wasn't anything that could have happened differently.
Lexi, how you doing? How you feel?
Feeling pretty good.
Good.
Yeah.
Anything to add to this?
We just won a national championship, and it doesn't get much better than that. I mean, that's why we play the game. This is it. I don't know. We found a way to do it, and giving God the glory on that one.
I haven't asked Melissa yet. Describe the shot with just over a minute to go, put you guys up by 3. You got an open look. Take us through that play and What happened out there?
I didn't feel like I was contributing enough to my teammates, and in a game like this, that is so important. To let a group of girls like this down that I play with just isn't right. And they always give me the utmost confidence. On nights that I'm not shooting well, shoot the ball, Mel, shoot the ball because they're going to go in. And at that point in time, it was late in the game. I was wide open. I knew I had to shoot it, and with the confidence from my coaches and teammates, that's all I needed. I had to go up.
For any of the players, was there a moment this season that you went from maybe wondering how good you could be to knowing that you were capable of getting to this point? Was there a game, or was there a moment, or something maybe in practice, or something where obviously you had some health issues and got to the 3-4 start? But what in your mind made this season turn into what it did?
I'd say it happened in practice from day one. We came into practice and we were all over the place. It was just a new energy. That's a lot, to do with our underclassmen. They bring that fresh energy, and they really wanted to learn. Like I said yesterday, they were all about getting whatever minutes that they could, and I think that was part of it. There were very few minutes that were set in stone coming into the season, and so it was always competitive. Every day in practice it was competitive, and that was, huge for us. Our second team pushed our first team, our third team pushed our second team, and so we were always getting better. And, I think it was a culmination of all of that.
One last question.
Losing twice in the finals last year at home, was that in the back of your mind at any time during the year as you're making a run and hoping to get in the tournament? And once you got here, did you ever talk about that, or was you just totally focused on moving ahead?
Go ahead. You're the senior.
To be honest with you, I don't think it ever crossed our minds. We were focused on our goal for this year. Last year was nice to make it to the Final Four, to get a taste of this. I think it drove us this year. For some of the kids that didn't get to play last year, they got to be part of the experience, especially because it was at home. And so to see that and see what all takes place was just a great thing for our team. But this year, there was no thought about that. It was all about our goal for this season.